Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. And today, I'm going to talk to you about where are you on your limitless scale. So I believe, and a lot of manifestors believe, that we are limitless beings, and we came to this planet to have this experience of creating, to have this experience of expanding and learning how to create or select. And with our focus, with our mind, with our limited bodies, right? And it's not that we're not limitless. We are, but we've chosen these kind of limitations of life on this planet to practice our skills of being limitless. And so, because this is a practice, because we're learning about these skills, we have to kind of develop in our limitlessness that we already have. We already possess it. So we came here with it as little babies. And then we learn through our experiences in the world, likely, that you had some limitations. And a lot of those limitations are pretty easy to accept. And a lot of those limitations, kind of rub against us because that's not really true. And we have sort of negative feelings around them, but we don't know why. And so a lot of the negative feelings you have about yourself, I believe, are because that's not true, right? If you have some self-doubt or some limiting beliefs about yourself, I believe those simply aren't true. And so they can create depression, or they can create sadness, or they can create anger. They can create sort of negative feelings that we don't prefer to experience. Usually, I don't prefer to experience negative feelings, but those negative feelings are just information. And I I experience this too, because I'm not all the way 100% to the end of my limitless scale. Even though I have a belief that I am a limitless creature, I'm still working through all of the things I believe about myself, all of the things I believe about the world. And so I have those negative feelings sometimes, right? Because I'm working against, I have this sort of contradictory feeling, belief, idea, and I'm sort of working through that. But that's not a problem. Because I'm working through it, it's not a problem. And it's not a problem at all, no matter where you are on the limitless scale. And it's not even a problem at all if you don't believe in the limitless scale at all. If you don't believe you're limitless, I believe there's something to manifesting. I could probably get what I want occasionally, but I don't believe I'm limitless and can do whatever I want. Even if you believe that, that's not a problem either. It's just not what I personally believe from the place that I'm sitting right now. So what I believe, just to repeat it, is that we are limitless, but I'm not all the way to the end of my scale yet. I believe in some limitations in myself that I experience, and I'm working through how to not believe that anymore, right? And it's okay. It's okay to be at that place. And a lot of manifesting content wants to share the idea that you don't have to go on this endless journey of self-improvement, and you don't have to go on this endless journey of getting better or healing. And I understand that. I absolutely believe that you don't have to go on an endless journey. But if when I notice about myself, I'm somewhere in the middle of this, I'm not at the end, I don't hold that against myself, right? That doesn't mean I couldn't quantum leap after I finish recording this. I absolutely could, and I don't know if I will, right? But I also don't have to make it negative about myself. I don't have to make it a bad thing that I'm somewhere in the middle, that I haven't quantum leaped yet. And you don't either. You can come into this moment now fully understanding that you're limitless and fully understanding that you're not all the way there yet. And it be okay, because it is okay, because it absolutely is. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for listening. May you manifest exactly what you want.